Wait a minute, that music sounds awfully familiar to me, Tommy.
Uh-huh.
That's the music of the BWO World Heavyweight Champion. That's Sebastian Cruz.
There you go. There you go. What a team. This is like a team made in heaven right here. Two high-flying fellas. They can really move, and it's going to be one heck of a night.
Well, you know, it was on the debut jam session that Brett Adams had Sebastian Cruz in the jam session. So right now we're going to see an encore, perhaps, of Sebastian Cruz in the jam session. Ipa. The two champions.
Look at. Oh boy. Fury, I'm surprised I don't see any smoke coming out of his ears. That's how hot he is. He is one hot guy, boy.
Well, Mr. Intensity leaving that ring, he knew he was outnumbered in that moment.
I can tell you with 110% confidence that Brian Fury will get his. This concludes the jam session.
Thank God, the jam session finally over with Brett Adams, but some major news coming out of the jam session, believe it or not, Tommy.
Uh-huh, and you see where the jam session is standing. You see who he's standing next to. Boy, if that's not a one-sided deal, I don't know what is.
Because just like everyone of us here, you're not well liked in that locker room. Let's go with the 2-on-1 tonight. There's no big game against you, pal.
Ha ha! Boys, he's pulling, boy. He's ready to go now. They're both ready to go now.
Both the BWO World Heavyweight Champion, Sebastian Cruz, and the NWA Fire Champion, Julian Starr, they are on the same page for a tag match in the coming weeks here on NWA Fire Television.
Team up of two great organizations. You're looking at it, folks. Boy, this is going to be something else, John.
Absolutely. NWA on Fire fans, don't go anywhere. Up next, the Party Boys take on newcomers, Capital Punishment. NWA on Fire returns to live action Friday night, June 10th at the Fairfield Recreation Center in Fairfield, Maine. Bell time, 7:30 p.m. And then the next night, Saturday, June 11th, at the Mexico Recreation Center in Mexico, Maine. Bell time, 7 p.m. with prices too low to mention on television. See all of your favorite NWA on Fire superstars live and in person. Be there! Tommy, we are back with some NWA on Fire action. Here we go. Tag team contest with some major implications.
Oh, yeah, and this team is kind of new to NWA on Fire. Capital Punishment, they look mean enough. I don't know if they can do the job, but they look like they can.
Well, these two teams are going to be facing off here between Capital Punishment and the Party Boys, as we've heard over the past several weeks. The winning team of this contest will represent IWE in the Night of Champions against the NWA on Fire Tag Team Champions, which will be determined next week in that Triple Threat Tag Team Championship contest, Tommy.
Next week is going to be a heck of a week, I'll tell you. And the Party Boys with Jiving Jimmy.
And Funky Fahrenheit, as they say.
Funky Fahrenheit. I tell you, every time I see that Funky Fahrenheit, I need to die laughing. He's got about as much rhythm as a fire hydrant.
But I've heard Jiving Jimmy does the sprinkler, so I guess it's kind of a fire hydrant variation of the dance. But here come the Party Boys, and the crowd is live and ready to go.
Oh, boy, here we go. And I'm looking at Fahrenheit, and I can't believe what I'm seeing.
You know, I never knew Funky Fahrenheit had that many dance moves. Look at him go. He's got the glasses, the shades.
He looks like he's having a hard enough time getting both of his legs working at the same time.
But nonetheless, guys at home, despite the fun antics of the Party Boys, remember, this contest major implications.
But look at Jiving Jimmy. He's got a lot of rhythm, boy. He's something else. You know, he's Studio 54 all the way. You know
Studio 55. I've heard stories about Studio 54, Tommy.
Oh, well, whatever. 54, 55. What's the difference? I didn't say 56, did I?
No, you did not.
No, I didn't. That's because it's mine. That's an underground place.
But nonetheless, Jiving Jimmy doing his Sweetwater jive. But this is some big tag team action. You know, last week they won a big tag team contest. And now, look at that.
Fahrenheit. I can't believe it.
I don't know what you call that. I think that's the Voodoo Crispy, as they say in the streets. But right now, big tag team contest, Capital Punishment, and the Party Boys. The winners will represent IWE again and Night of Champions, Tommy.
Oh, yeah, it's going to be a heck of a night. It's going to be a heck of a night. You know what? There's going to be a heck of a match, too.
Bob Kahn introducing Capital Punishment. These two dudes are bad men.
Yeah, Bobby Kahn, the Kahn man himself, the voice of the ring, NWA on fire.
Jiving Jimmy, Nick, Funky Fahrenheit, the Party Boys.
You know, it was how, as Jiving Jimmy announced them, they are the Party Boys.
Uh-huh.
But I love the tag team action, the element of tag team wrestling on fire, literally and figuratively, here in NWA on Fire, Tommy. I love tag team wrestling.
Well, we've got plenty of tag team wrestling here with NWA on Fire. Like I say, they're coming out of the woodwork from all over the country. We're getting nothing but emails, pictures. They all want to come into NWA on Fire and get into this tournament.
And speaking of NWA on Fire, please check out the official NWA on Fire website, NWAonfire.com. You can check out columns and roster information and other stories that you can't find anywhere else on NWA on Fire. Please check out NWAonfire.com.
You said that time, Johnny. You said a mouthful.
Referee Mike Crockett trying to get the law ready here as we have two up-and-coming tag teams here with major implications on Night of Champions.
Oh, I see Mr. Rhythm's going to start it off.
You know, Funky Fahrenheit, you know, I've heard stories, you know, ever since he's started teaming with Jiving Jimmy, he's done the Funky Chicken a lot more as of late.
I tell you, you know, he's a very capable guy, you know.
Well, he is.
When you first see him, you look at his stats, you say, what is this guy going to do? I mean, but I tell you, I've watched him quite a few matches, and he has impressed me 1,000%.
He's got a lot of spunk, a lot of fire.
Yep.
He's a little spark plug. But right now, look at Capital Punishment here. Nice arm wringer, reversing that head side.
Oh, look at that. Right out he comes.
Taking those moves that Jiving Jimmy taught him, and now reverse it to an arm wringer of his own. Anything you can do, I can do better. Nice nip up.
Nice nip up for a man that size.
And catches him off with a clothesline, knocked him right off his block.
Got him good on that one. Down he went.
And again, going right back to that arm. Jiving Jimmy trying to shout words of encouragement.
Yep, Fahrenheit's trying to get out of this thing, but I tell you.
Well, here we go. He did that.
Look at that.
The unique motion of the ocean dance move. Got out of the way. Up and over, down and under. Up and over.
Oh, what a leap that was. Oh, he stopped him cold in his tracks. Oh, boy.
Hammer time. Haven't seen that since 1990.
Look at this. Up and over he goes.
Hooray, Corona from Fahrenheit. Capital Punishment.
I tell you, this Fahrenheit is something else to see. He's something else.
And now a double springboard Hooray, Corona. And both got up. Here comes Jiving Jimmy.
Now Jiving's in there doing his thing. Look at Jimmy.
A little flip-flop and flying. Capital Punishment goes to the floor. They need a breather there on the outside of the ring.
They caught them both with a double elbow on that one.
And the Party Boys starting to party a little bit, but they can't count their chickens before they hatch.
Oh.
They have to get the victory before they start the party.
And look at them. Look at them out the ring. They can't figure out what's going on.
Vineyard and Coleman need to rethink their strategy. They got to get back in the ring. They got to get everything set up.
Capital Punishment's not dishing out too much punishment. I tell you, they're taking punishment.
You know, they need this victory here tonight, Tommy. They got to represent IWE for Night of Champions. Oh, look at that. Fahrenheit went in, and then Capital Punishment took him down.
Caught him with a classic move right off that top rope.
We'll be right back, folks.
NWA on Fire returns to live action Friday night, June 10th at the Fairfield Recreation Center in Fairfield, Maine. Bell time, 7:30 p.m. And then the next night, Saturday, June 11th at the Mexico Recreation Center in Mexico, Maine. Bell time, 7 p.m. with prices too low to mention on television. See all of your favorite NWA on Fire superstars live and in person. Be there!
back here, folks, in Mexico, Maine. We're in the middle of a tag team contest between Capital Punishment and the Party Boys. And
Look at that. That was a classic move, Johnny.
Beautiful.
Going for the pin. No, not yet, says Mr. Fahrenheit. Not yet, big boy. That's what he's saying.
Beautiful cradle suplex by one half of Capital Punishment. Now Vineyard and Coleman going right back to work. Look at this. Side Russian leg sweep combined with the big boot right to the melon.
Like getting hit with a Mack truck. Look at the size of those guys. I mean, they outweigh Fahrenheit, I'd say, by at least 70, 80 pounds. What would you say, John?
I believe that as well, but on the outside, on that corner, Fahrenheit has to get to the tag to a man who rivals that size in Jivin' Jimmy.
Yeah, Jivin' Jimmy's got to get in there, give Fahrenheit a little bit of a break here. Look at this. There's no need for that whatsoever. None!
The past several minutes, including the commercial break, has been all Capital Punishment. And right there, look at this. Illegal tactics behind the referee's back. Referee's got to stop being distracted and get involved in this contest again.
You know, with two guys that size, and they're going against Fahrenheit, there's no need to be doing that. None.
Well, then they're worried that, Funky Fahrenheit's got a lot of heart, a lot of passion. It doesn't take a lot more than that to defeat him.
I don't know about how much more he's going to take. He's been taking a lot of punishment.
Look at that Finley roll.
Look off the top rope. Oh, good golly, Miss Molly. Boy, did not catch him. In comes Jivin' Jimmy. He saved him. He saved Fahrenheit.
Beautiful double teamwork by the bigger, stronger Capital Punishment. There's another cover. The bigger, stronger Capital Punishment double teaming poor Funky Fahrenheit. But Fahrenheit somehow kicked out, and Jivin' Jimmy